you, when you see them.
Put up my shot.
You got a recording?
It's recording.
Out of the way of the camera.
Anything yet, though? Let's see him. The only one with sunglasses on. Okay. Sit, Dad. Sit down before you get in the way. Yeah, I got it. It's fine.
Friends, teachers, administrators, and fellow classmates, good evening. It's an honor to be speaking tonight, and on behalf of the class of 2011, I'd first like to thank the faculty for your hard work and dedication, as you have made our experience here at Oakmont one that we will all remember with respect and gratitude. Also, I'd like to give a heartfelt thanks to the parents and guardians who have helped us reach this point. Hopefully we have made you proud and will continue to do so as high school graduates. To the class of 2011. When you wake up tomorrow morning, you may be tempted to lay in bed, stare at the ceiling, and contemplate what you will do for the rest of your life. Or maybe that's just me, I don't know. But regardless, before moving on to the next chapter in your lives, take the time to continue to celebrate, to pat yourself on the back, to give yourself credit that is well deserved. It was a long road to this achievement, and far too often we do not spend enough quality time recognizing what we have accomplished. But as valedictorian, I suppose I do have to address that next chapter and share some inspiration for the future. One of the most well-known quotes about success comes from Thomas Edison, who, after failing to make a light bulb 1,000 times, stated something along the lines of, "I have not failed. I have successfully found 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb." And while it wouldn't hurt to have a little more efficiency in our endeavors, at some point along the path to success, we too will fail. Edison embraced failure, as should we. Keep in mind that success would not exist without failure. Failure is what makes success so special. So don't let the fear of failing keep you from reaching your potential. My message to you is simple. Always strive for your best. Disregard the possibility of failure. Put it away, somewhere you will never find it, like where you kept your English textbook all last year. If you live your life with the intention of trying not to fail instead of trying to succeed, you can only go so far. Sure, you could probably do okay in life, but okay does not better our society. Okay does not lead or inspire or innovate. As we make our way into the real world, let's step up our game, make a difference, and be successful. And unlike in high school, where oftentimes only those who get good grades or score touchdowns are considered to be successful, in the next chapter, the guy with the booming personality, always cracking jokes during class, he can become the next great comedian or salesman. The girl with an amazing sense of style can become the editor of a fashion magazine. Your talent can take you far. Don't let anyone tell you differently. It doesn't matter what you end up being, just be great at what you choose to do and impact this world. It's ironic how in these past 8 years, one of the most important things to us was fitting in. But now, life's all about standing out. So when it is time, become that teacher who always believed in your dreams. Become that activist who gave you the rights you have today. Become that soldier who provides your safety and peace of mind. Become the engineer, or coach, or lawyer, or hairdresser, or director, or doctor, or parent that has had an impact on your life. The next chapter awaits us, and while we are moving in our own separate directions, Oakmont will always be a cherished part of our lives. I wish you all the best of luck, and congrats.
Thank you, Kayla. Our next valedictorian is Laura McManus. Her speech is titled "To Infinity and Beyond."
Toy Story, the epic tale of one boy's toy collection coming to life, hit theaters on November 22nd, 1995. Most of us were barely 2 years old, newly discovering the vastness of life when we saw and fell in love with the movie. This past year, Toy Story's protagonist, Andy, made one final film before leaving for college. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was first published on June 30th, 1997. This July, Harry and his friends will exit the pop culture realm, defeat their enemy, and begin unwritten chapters of their lives. As our generation's pop culture staples come to an end, we too are encountering a finish. Until this point, public school and this comfortable security of childhood have stabilized our lives, allowing us to go through our awkward phases in an otherwise controlled environment. But endings are inevitable. Toy Story, Harry Potter, Friends, Twilight, Lost. Despite the popularity of each of these titles, they cannot last forever. Even Steve Carell's Michael Scott has moved on from The Office for his new selfless purpose. For most of our movie characters, there are singular pivotal moments that allow them to move forward successfully. I vividly remember watching The Little Mermaid for the first time. When Ariel chose to leave her family behind forever in the water and live on land with the man she loves, I looked up at my mother and told her I would never leave her behind. In fact, I picked out a house around the corner from my parents' house that I was going to one day live in and maintain my contented childhood thoughts. But obviously, things have changed. I've grown up. And today, all of us, like Ariel, get the opportunity to choose if we will remain in our comfort zone or stand for something solid on land. High school was a prequel, the background information, the necessary preparation for the real story of our lives. We will be determined by our ability to remain stable outside of this homeostasis. Because for us, this is it, our pivotal moment. The decision is ours now. For the first time, we are stepping out into the world alone, ready to make and pay for our own mistakes, but also to see how far we can go. For the first time, there is nothing or nobody holding us back besides ourselves. For the first time, we have the opportunity to truly mold and explore the adult we will someday become, the morals and values by which we will define ourselves. Just as Harry Potter makes his decisions that change the outcome of his life, as well as the entire wizarding world, every decision we make also has ripples throughout the world. Toy Story 3 epitomizes the influx of Pixar animation films and an era of imagination. At the end of this film, Andy reluctantly passes off his beloved, very alive toy Woody to the shy young Bonnie, allowing her to take his place and experience the magic and excitement of his toys. Likewise, we must shed our childhood definitions and enter the unknown. With the conclusion of this era of our lives, we must take Walt Disney's advice and never get bored or cynical. Yesterday is a thing of the past. We must place yesterday where it belongs, behind us, and greet new experiences. Remember, Walt Disney was turned down 302 times before he finally got financing for his dream of creating the happiest place on earth. The lack of protection around us may bring failure, but it also grants us the opportunity to search for and discover incredible potential. Therefore, class of 2011, let's take the chance to end this stable, sheltered era of our lives and realize that it is time to redefine ourselves, become adults, and find our own happily ever after.
I guess so. Back here. Here it is.
Try it. They wouldn't let me bring my water bottle.
John Adenrelay.
Sarah Ahmed.
Brett Alexander.
Minal Ali.
Sabrina Ali.
Donovan Hannon.
Bryce Haker Savage.
Jordan Heckley.
Matthew Hamilton.
Paige Hengel. Jacqueline Tibbetts. Jennifer Tutunik. Victoria Timoteo.
Mitchell Van Kampen.
Courtney Toluchek.